Alright. Well, we get this going. We ready some other stuff here. With the high difficulty mode where you enjoy missions with various conditions. You obtain rare items the first time you clear a mission. Alright, and just for anyone who wasn't following, let us play the replay. Actually, hold on. Damn it. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough, honestly. Damn, are you gonna you're gonna play the replay or? All right.
Ijincho, Yokohama, a harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ohara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ohara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
Alright. That's just your reminder. Now let's get back to it. Yeah, alright, that's the one. Black sheep. The rotting corpse found in an abandoned building in Ijincho was that of... Alright, well cool, thanks. I didn't notice that. Alright. So now we're gonna go teach a dance club, apparently. Yeah, going downstairs. Oh, and there... Oh yeah, there is...
Where's the captain? Ah, right there! Something's not right. I feel so out of it. Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you. Hey, aren't you... Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news. Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything. Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone. What are you getting at? To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately. Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month. Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him. Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure. I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor. What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors. Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill. Potential advisor? Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agree to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
You gotta flow.
Really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you.
What could that something be? What about my fit tells you that I am a dancer, or have any knowledge of dancing?
So how long have you been a pro dancer?
For about 3 minutes.
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
Uh-huh.
So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...?
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
Maybe. Well, the test has already started. Great. Well, I'd better start winning over Amasawa. Time to weigh in with my honest opinion. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Answer within the given time to move the conversation along. Choosing to select nothing or remain silent can also be an answer. Oh no, that's even worse! Sometimes I just don't have to say anything. The speed in which you make your choice will not affect the outcome. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Projection selections. Left, up, and right to determine the intensity of your answer. Your word choice and projected emotion will match the volume. Hold on. Alright. Um,
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here.
glad I can
If
bullshit
only
that.
we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Fuck. Suggestions, I don't even know how to dance. If I don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert
Let's
thing.
take apart what could give you the edge you need.
I don't know. I'm not a dancer.
Why not incorporate Kung Fu?
This is a bad idea. I can feel it. This is a bad idea already.
Did you just say Kung Fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It's a
Yeah, and it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about Kung Fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung Fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro!
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff...
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak. If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
I guess I have no choice.
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Damn it, am I really about to do this? Well, I'm about to be a martial arts dancer.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits.
Alright.
While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start. In there. Now you take it away.
Oh, doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Alright, let's go. What is it? Here comes the rhythm game. You can play a rhythm game at the dance club, but before you begin the dance lessons, like one of... It's gonna be one of those days, I feel. Oh, alright, do you want to proceed with these?
Okay,
And
let's
I guess
go.
I got to. I kind of missed it because I was too busy dealing with guests. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar. I know, alright, I'm not an idiot when it comes to... EX solo, press those while dancing to activate one of Yagumi's EX solos. This game leans to your advantage while the EX solo is active. As icons recommending EX solos come streaming down, you are free to activate them at any time. The only EX solo you have in the beginning is freestyle, but you can learn more by reading the dance textbook. They can be acquired over the course of the game, or in town you can assign 3 kinds of EX solos. So try out what works best for you. Oh, that's cool.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best.
That's pretty dope.
Incredible. Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that I could never do that. Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it? Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Swimming is part skill and part pulling it out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off. Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Wow, you're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and get us more pointer sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best! I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Alright. Find a taxi to fast travel. Go. Oh, well.
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah?
Alright.
Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Wow, she really is sharp. I guess she's put in the MRC for good reason.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. And that is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think you'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there. The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Alright, well, now we're an advisor.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier.
How nasty we
In
talking?
fact, the sugar baby may be but a
I hate that we are still calling it the sugar baby. Like we're throwing all the like we're using every letter in that term. Sugar baby. Not sugar baby. Sugar baby.
single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
About school stories, Amasawa has agreed to let Yagami act as the MRC's advisor. Seems like there's more delinquent activity than meets the eye at Serio High School. In order to unveil this activity, Yagami must infiltrate certain sub-communities within the school. Oops. Immerse yourself in various activities at the school, get friendly with students, raise your leadership, and solve the students' issues. School stories are separate from the main story, so feel free to play these at your leisure. Raising Yagumi's leadership allows you to access and progress through new school stories. Accomplishing tasks in various stories will grow different facets of Yagumi's leadership. If you can't make any headway in one story, you may be able to trigger the next one by progressing another story. Try and progress all sorts of stories at the same time. Nice. Valuables, minigames, taxis, sprinting, pawn shops, premium adventures, yep. Finally got my in with the school. Now I can ask around about Mikoshiba without getting the boot. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club. Being a former member, that comes as no surprise. Now, where do basketball players go after school? To the gym, of course. Doodly-doo, da-da-doodly-dee. Yeah, you know what? I'll go in. I was gonna think about doing the school stories.
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's something.
I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2 too? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Those guys. They might make a scene if they see me again.
Something special about Class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
The what?
He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
What? I say again, the word is what?
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
What?
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up. Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
Writing
Jeez.
on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, and I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Hmm. So, as far as we know, they've had some kind of relationship. Or at the very least, of close mentorship. I'm gonna go back into... Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Dude, this school is elaborate, dude. Oh. Oh, geez. We're about to get into something. Yep, we're about to get into something.
You're spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah.
So their tune changed once they knew I was a faculty member and wasn't just some random Joe
You do
Schmo.
that. Oh, and break a leg out there, Matsu. Not very nice, are they? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
Off of one of the speakers.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed. Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did? Was that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool.
Fucking Kuroko no Basket. I guarantee you, there's no other basketball anime but the fucking basket one. No, yeah, because there's Fruits Basket.
Even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried.
I thought they get it confused.
I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain.
Listen, now I'm part of that evil. I like to see people in pain. I ain't gonna front.
You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? And there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor?
Yep.
Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Letter of club resignation. Oh, they did say that I think they needed like another member anyways.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah.
It was good.
Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
No. Oh, do they now?
Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
I don't like the idea that I've been up your ass for like 4 different occasions, and now you're chumming up with me. I don't like that.
That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us, so... Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy, we're really sorry.
Okay, I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me?
Dude, I like how me and Yagami were on the same page. I was like, listen, I ain't buying you being nice now.
The next floor up is for 3rd years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that?
I'm throwing out accusations off of experience. You threw a fucking basketball at the back of my head and you tried to beat me up with bats. What the fuck do you think?
How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
So that's a pretty pathetic trap, but maybe they can really give me some info about Mikoshiba.
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome.
Well, time to get ready to beat up some more teenage ass.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yep, alright.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Yokohama Ryuma? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Leomon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't
For
talk
real.
to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Leomon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Alright. Delinquents. Oh, don't tell me that was it. I know there's more of you out there.
My eyes. Cheap shot. Can't see? Got you now! No, you don't! Huh? What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
My eyes are burning. At least my vision's finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
I guess punks smoke at school these days too. Thought that was a thing of the past. Anyways, I need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikashiba, so I'll catch them off guard this time. Alright, well. I was wondering why I wouldn't fuck up any more of those kids. Oh, an item. That's a purple. That's a purple item. That shit's rare. The skill Verge of Death Wounded Tiger has been unlocked. Oh. Oh wait, increases attack damage and... Oh, that's... Alright, yeah, that's kind of mid. Damn, I don't have enough, alright. Defeat these punks again. That's the plan. Oh, alright, so I wouldn't even make it there anyways. Alright, let me just get this item here. Looks like a bento. Toughness.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
By all means, go ahead.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down!
By all means, please.
Don't give me that smug look.
fuck? Alright. Didn't know the fucking timing on that, so let me just hit this.
I think you're walking away.
What, that was supposed to give me some... Oh. Damn it, alright. Guess it wasn't gonna work.
Bring it.
Alright, I gotta use Snake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fucking this guy. Fuck you, dude. I should have taken you out first. You're a real fucking asshole.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Mikoshiba-sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but He just laughed it off.
This isn't enough to prove Mikashiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Material. A cigarette, but it makes sense I'd find that. Oh. The second floor, right? I think that's where the faculty. Yep. Ayo, teach! Oh, she ain't here.
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
A visitor for Sawa-sensei. Maybe she'll be busy for a good while. There is that photo I wanted to peek at earlier. May not be the finest hour, but it still make for a useful clue. So Sawa-sensei had suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before?
What the?
I mean, again, there's a photo, and this is like a photo of Sawa-sensei's high school days. Her uniform is different from what they wear here. And Mikoshiba's. Mikoshiba. Never seen this face before, at least it's not hero Mikoshiba. That Ihara's son, the boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. It might be. I never saw the kid. I can't confirm his identity right now, though I should look for Sawa-sensei. She was in the chairman office. So maybe she's cold to him because she even has it. Nope. I didn't even get time to speak my theory. Cutscene time.
Huh?
What's this about?
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? And it's just as I feared.
Yeah, can I fucking help you? Look at me one more time like that, man. I'll slap your eyes upside your damn head. You're looking at me sideways, boy. Alright. Previously, last chapter that I just finished.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. and Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Chapter 3, Two Sides of the Same Coin. This article might be about Mikoshiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does it mean the police are still withholding information? Their interview with Sawa-sensei seemed to be taking an awful long time.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
I just want you to like me, please.
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Client confidentiality.
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So, it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ihara's connections under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ihara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ihara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then... was it really Ihara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get. But he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Miko Shiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ahara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
The son.
Everyone keeps saying Ahara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
I got a date, baby. Let's go. So since they just told me she talked to me later, shouldn't blow it by doing anything stupid like opening my mouth. Alright, now is this where that spot is? Nope. God, this school is like a maze. Oh. Alright, so I was close. So it's through these doors to here. Alright, now let's do some school stuff. Let me reminisce on the days that I was in school. Oh god. Panda.
Yagami-san.
What are you up to? You wanted my help.
Yagami-san.
Alright, oh, so there is no... Alright, so I guess they'll just inform me when I have something to do. Give me that. And give me that. Alright, so I guess I don't have anything to do right now for school stories. She made me believe I had school stories. Alright. Oh. Did you notice the record player in your office? Find a record and jam out. No, because that was the slowest way to heal. Playing is one way to earn SP, but if you're not feeling it, put enough of a distance between you and your foes to escape. Snake style. Style that specializes in disarming and incapacitating enemies. Prepare your attacks as well as guard from all directions. EX surrender can instantly take out weaker enemies. Ah, so it's a weakness deal, not a something I can just naturally do.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
Computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a fuzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where are we heading?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Talk.
Dude, I'm with Kaito, bro. Still have plenty of time before our meetup. Maybe I should drop by Tsukumo's place. Anything happening that I should know about? Nope, everything looks normal. Wait. Oh. Yeah, those are just hangout spots, alright. Yeah. Alright, time to skateboard. Oh wait, oh. Oh, people I can beat up. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh wait, I'm sorry, gentlemen. Did I bother you? Fuck you.
And stay down.
Oh shit. Man, I was trying to give me a coin. Excuse me, gentlemen. Damn.
What a waste.
Damn, I just styled on him like that. I'm glad I got to do the style on him. Now I'll leave them alone this time. Oh, there's a coin there. I need to grab that. Alright. Use mine because I'm standing on you.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skandalaw bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
Alright, and yeah, we're just gonna fill him in.
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder?
Yep.
Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
Not mistaking it, that's the same person as the photo in Sama Sensei's dance.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Seirio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Fuck off.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
I don't remember that at all.
That was a real trip. Pretty much hacked
the
entire social network at a glance.
Yep. And this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one?
No, I was like, do you want me to...
Already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Oh. Well, the arachnid man was somewhere... Oh god, thank god I don't get hit by cars. No. Oh, sorry. Just stay down.
What a waste. Really, guys?
Alright. God damn. Scorpion. Old circuit. And... Mugwort. The chatter about hearing arachnid man's groans are around here, I think. Just need to figure out what's up with the groans coming from above.
There it is.
Oh, what's that? Oh! Is that a person? Yipe, I'm about to fall. I can't hold on. Not good. I need to help him now. The falling man. Wait. I can't make it. Hey, you okay? Yeah. Huh? Who are you? Why aren't you here? I saw you from below. I came to help you. I'm saved. How did I ever let my hand slip? Wow, thank you so much. Come on, what's all the commotion? What's going on? Oh, are you a resident here? Listen, could you call for help? Don't tell me you're the arachnid man. Wait, but there are two of you? Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Well, it's a bit dangerous here, so would you mind if we come inside? Sure? Phew. That was close. Thanks for letting us in, ma'am. What the hell? Why are you two out there so high up? I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective.
Yep.
A detective, yes. You see, as I was walking along, I saw this person about to fall in. Okay. My apologies for causing a scene. My name is Shintaro Tommy, and I'm Yotori Okachimachi.
By the way.
Well, to my son, what in the world were you doing out there? Oh, well, that would be... Actually, I was bird watching on the roof, and I just took a wrong step. You were bird watching. Yeah, because the thing is, I heard there was a rare bird living around here. A rare bird, huh? Which one would that be? Well, a swallow? A swallow. So you think swallows are common? Well, I'll have you know, it's a white one that spawned from a spontaneous mutation. I found someone talking about it on social media, so I came here right away. The arachnid man does bird watching? Something's off about this. You didn't think to get help from the residents? You didn't think to yell and get help from the residents inside? What? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. I just didn't think of that. Pretty suspicious. Swallow shouldn't be here this season? Well, that's weird. Swallows are migratory birds. Shouldn't they be overseas right now to pass the winter? Huh? Granted, this is from the internet, but the swallows who pass the winter in Japan are usually in the western regions. Seem like they'd be pretty rare here in the Kanto region. Yes, that's right. They're very rare here, which is exactly why I wanted to see one. Okay, I see. Are you a resident of this apartment building? You're not, are you? Just a minute ago, you said someone was talking about this bird on social media, so you ran over here. Oh, very impressive, Mr. Detective. You're a sharp one. This apartment has an auto lock, so how'd you get in? Well, that's... And the door to the roof is locked most of the time, and yet you managed to get up there? Well, that's because I did the same as you, Mr. Detective. I climbed up the wall of the apartment. You climbed up. Just to do some bird watching. Yeah, I love birds so much. So that arachnid man everyone's talking about. Is that you? Yes. It does seem there's a lot of rumors about me. I just wanted to birdwatch from high places, but none of the buildings in the city allow non-residents inside. That's why I've been climbing the walls recently. So the so-called arachnid man was just a nerdy bird lover. It still doesn't make any sense. Pretty suspicious. Even though this is fishy as hell, it's not like I have any evidence. If I don't have evidence, I should back down, but times like these, it sometimes helps to just observe. Huh? What's this? Based on the shape, that's women's underwear? That means... Because Could I ask you something? Huh? Was there something else, Mr. Detective? What's that in your back pocket there? Well, that's,
This is,
I know what they are. Those are panties. Ew. Ew! Those... are hers? Could those be yours, Okamichi-san? I knew some of my best panties had gone missing.
I see.
So, it appears you fell when you were stealing panties. Anyways, I'm calling the police. You asshole, not so fast. I'm going to be the next Professor Panty, and I won't be caught here by the likes of you. Fine, I have no choice but to use force then. Damn it. Alright, I was being kind enough to... Alright, get a foot to the face. Alright. I was gonna try to be cool and style on him, but of course I couldn't. Damn it, but I was going to be the next Professor Panty. I know all about Professor Panty. I caught him myself. What? What? You took him down? Even when I had him cornered, that pervert didn't even try to hide his creepiness. In fact, he was proud. He even brandished the damn panties at me, asking if I wanted to partake of the banquet with him. He was brave to the end. Honestly, you pale in comparison to Professor Panty. I'll never measure up to him. Come on, let's go. Excuse me. Thank you for getting the panty thief. Oh, I'm just happy to help. You said you were a detective, right?
Yep.
Yep. I typically work around Kamurocho, but lately I've been taking on work around Eugene-cho too. Currently working out of a detective agency called Yokohama 99. Feel free to contact me if you're ever in trouble, okay? So you're going around helping people while also promoting your business? Smart. I get it. Well, next time there's someone I know in trouble, I'll make sure they find their way to you. Great. Thanks. Phew. Another case closed for now. Another penny thief case, no less. Oh. Hello, gentlemen.
And stay.
Clear resin. Oh, that's gonna be my new favorite thing to do. Oh, come on, I can't jump over the cars. Damn it. Well, I tried to style. And there's people in front of here for me to beat up. Alright, and right here.
Yagamishi, how was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome. Sounds like the system's working gangbusters. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town, or hear someone drop a dubious phrase. Putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, the program becomes more effective. In layman's terms, the more you enter new data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. Do make use of the system often, if you could.
Acquiring keywords. The keywords using the keyword filter can be acquired from a conversation with people in the city or chatter posts. Upon discovering a searchable keyword, keyword acquired will pop up. Try opening up Buzz Researcher and using the keyword filter. Trouble may be brewing as you read this.
I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime.
A detective's bread and butter. Side cases earn you money, SP, and item in exchange for investigating someone's problem. You can accept new side cases by checking the bulletin board at the Yagami Detective Agency and Yokohama 99. New side cases may also open up unexpectedly as you explore the city. Nice. Getting a game over feels bad, so if you lose the same fight repeatedly, you'll be prompted to try it again at a lower difficulty. Don't feel so sad. Alright, now we get to meet the teacher. The body model walks at night. Alright, well. You know what? I'm curious. I wanna see what the hell's going on with that. You guys are just in the way, so I'll happily fight you.
Really, guys?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you know what? I gotta stop, yeah. Oh god, 2 side cases. You mean an abduction? Do you think they implant devices in people they take? I don't know, but I saw it with my own eyes. A real UFO right here in Ijincho. You know, I remember hearing about an alien abduction here a couple years back. Some third year that goes here, his dad up and disappeared. Jeez, talk about spooky. UFOs are all over chatter now too. People are saying someone might get abducted again. Abductions by a UFO? Let's get out of here before they take us too. I have to admit, I'm pretty curious about this. One of them mentioned chatter. I should see what the fuss is. Alright, people have been talking about a human body model that moves and even walks around at night. It's probably bold, but I may as well check it out while I'm here. Not too busy right now. God, I have so much extra shit to do because of chatter, side requests, and all that jazz. I'm gonna fucking make bank with leveling. Oh, I can't wait. Alright. Tasks. Oh, great, and fucking the MRCs have the deal as well. Jeez, this is eerie. What the fuck?
Huh?
What? No way. Don't tell me that thing actually walks around. No, I just really need to get more sleep. Looks like it went upstairs. Maybe I'll poke around up there just to be sure I'm not crazy. Huh? Can hear something nearby. Maybe the noise amp can pinpoint where.
There it is.
I can hear it.
What in the fuck?
Hey!
Hey, what are you doing here? Really? A Resident Evil reference? Damn! What the? Holy shit, it's real. Okay, you're not getting away.
Hold up!
You can't outrun a detective.
You won't get away. You just threw his heart at me. What, now a kidney? Come on. I better catch him before he donates any more organs.
Damn, he's already still making pretty impressive headway. Alright, who are you really?
Hey!
Hey, just what the hell are you? Damn it. What? Now that I've gotten a closer look, this kid's just painted himself. At least he's got pants on. Hey, are you a student here? What are you doing, man? This some kind of prank? Ah, crap. Cribbing test answers. Gotta say, you've cooked up the most complicated strategy for cheating I've ever seen. I know, I'm Teru Naito, a second year here. I've been falling behind this year, to the point that my teacher told me if I flunk another test I'm gonna be held back. I don't care how stupid I look doing it, I just need a passing grade. I'm sorry. I mean, good for you for not caring about appearances, but I imagine with the amount of time it took you to get done up like that, you could have just studied, you know? I don't even have a good answer to that. But I mean, isn't it way faster to just look at the answers other people write down instead of trying to memorize them all? Yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. What's your grade even mean in the end if you cheated for it? You know, this kind of thing is grounds for suspension or expulsion, right?
No way.
I mean, seriously, a body model? Just why that specifically? Oh, well, if I got caught cheating, everyone would know, right? But if Mr. Gutsy came to life in class one day, running out of the room would really freak everyone out and keep them away, instead of chasing after me. I also made some fake guts though with potential pursuers to slow them down. You know, like cattle chops, but you already saw that. Decent exit strategy, right? Bold plan, but I suppose he's got a point. In all the chatter posts I saw about the model, nobody ever suspected it was really a student. Kinda surprised such a shrewd kid's failing so bad. Although I still got caught in the end, so I guess I still could have been a better plan. You ever end up finding the answer sheet? No, last time I tried the faculty room, but it was locked. So tonight I started on the classrooms. All that effort dressing up, standing still, rooting around the desk drawers, and I come up with jack squat. The spooky story around school just boiled down to this sad clown of a failure in the end. Maybe I could get a job at some kind of scientific circus. Think those are actually real? Hey. Gotta say, you don't seem very regretful about this. No, I am. I really messed up, I know that. Sorry for putting you through all this trouble, Yagami-san. I didn't mean to scare you. You didn't scare me. Oh? Alright. So what's next? I know I've made a commotion doing this, so first I'm going to apologize to my teacher. If he's willing to let this slide, then I guess I'll study my hardest and see how well I do on the test. I see. Well, if you plan on owning up what you did and studying for your test, I guess there's not much left for me to say. Just leave the body painting to the art club, alright? No more posting up in classrooms like that. Yes, of course. Okay, you better get home and crack those books. Exams are right around the corner, aren't they? Yes, thank you. Again, I'm really sorry. See you later. Good grief. Well, things should simmer down here, around here now. Just a bit. Wait, he's going home still dressed like that? Ah, zombie! He really is the gutsiest kid at Serio. Wonder how his teacher's gonna take the news, though. I should talk to him next time I see him around school. If I see him around school. Alright. Oh no, another side! Huh? Oh man, I'm going back to Osaka tomorrow. If we lose today, I don't know when we're ever gonna dig up the time capsule. Yeah, we gotta do it today. Are these guys graduates of the school or something? They said something about a time capsule. Too bad it's not like they forgot where the damn thing is buried. Now, what to do? Do I help them out? I mean, it's a side case, so you have to. Okay, this is my chance to show how great the Yagami Detective Agency and Yokohama 99
Excuse
are.
me.
Excuse me, you guys are having a problem finding something? Who are you? Takayuki Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency. A detective? Yep. Normally I work around Kamurocho, but recently I've been helping out in Yokohama 99, which is my friend's agency. Currently I'm an advisor to the MRC club at the school. So you're with the school? Yep. And I think I can help you. If you'd like it, you could tell me what's causing you so much trouble. I'll need a fee, since you'll be availing yourself off of my services, but it would just be a nominal. Well, we do need someone who's good at finding lost things. Can I have them do it? Yeah, I'm good with that. You're hired. My name is Ogi Kubo, Hana Mizuki, and Yagamo. All three of us are graduates of the school, and we met up today for the first time in a long while. We're all here to dig up the time capsule buried here many years ago, but all our memories are a bit hazy. We can't remember where we buried it. Do you at least remember anything that could be a clue? Well, there's another reason it's hazy. Hell yeah, there is. We drank a ton the day we celebrated our graduation. Yep, we were acting pretty damn young and reckless. You were really wasted. They were drinking? They were obviously underage at the time. Okay, well, is there anything you remember? Like a marker or something? Well, we do have some notes from back then. The giant's wheel lording over the tree with the most branches 3 steps south from the roots, 2 more steps east, and there a treasure rests. Is this some kind of code? Yes, it's based on a code from a game that was popular at the time.
I see.
I see, so what sort of meaning does it have? Well, we don't have a clue now. I remember in the game there was this giant statue with a wheel, but there's nothing like that at the school, is there? So maybe you chose something here as the wheel. At the very least, I'll try to use this coded message to start off the investigation. Can I borrow that shovel? Hana Mizuki?
Hi.
Yeah, sure, here you go. Now, what meaning could this coded message possibly have? I guess you could lord over something by glaring at it. Something that's similar to a giant wheel is glaring at a tree with the most branches. You're still searching for anything that might fit that. Oh, thank you, game, for just pinging it for me. Because I sure as shit wasn't gonna figure that out. Aw, you motherfucker. Alright, so... a giant wheel. Is that a Ferris wheel? Maybe that's the giant's wheel. If so, the giant's wheel that lords over might be referring to a tree around here. Tree with the most branches must be this tree. It fits the description. I think I'm starting to understand the coded message. The giant wheel that lords over the tree with the most branches. So that'd be this tree? Okay, so starting in front of this tree, 3 steps to the south, then 2 steps to the east. That's where the time capsule should be. Huh? A shovel? Well, I think it's gonna be pretty close to this spot. Let's do some digging. It's not here after all. Maybe I'm only a little off. Maybe I should try digging in a spot nearby. Oh, hey. Looks like I was right. I should let those guys know. But I am a little curious. That shovel. Someone used it pretty recently? I wonder if that means someone else was already digging around here. Alright, well. Time to take this back to those chumps. I found your time capsule. What? That's amazing, Mr. Detective. The giant's wheel turned out to be the Ferris wheel you could see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel! Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling that thing the giant's wheel. Wait, but this... Isn't this different? I think it's the same color, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole, see? You're right, it doesn't. What are you guys talking about? Our time capsule was lockable, and it had a keyhole. Because we didn't want it to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. This was in the location that code led me to. It's weird. How would that be? Well, the only thing that I can think of is... there was a disturbed earth next to where the capsule was buried. So it looked like someone had been digging there. Huh? What are you saying? It's possible that your time capsule was taken by mistake. Meaning another person who buried their time capsule mistakenly took yours. What? That's what you think? Yeah, based on what I saw at the scene, it's just my hypothesis. The other person dug up your time capsule, which does have a keyhole, but it's been so long that this person doesn't remember his capsule having one. Sure, if he ever got to look inside, he would realize it wasn't his, but obviously he can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? That actually does sound possible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Whatever the case, it certainly seems like your time capsule was taken by a third party. So the only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, take a look inside this time capsule we have here. Wouldn't we get an idea of who has ours? Good point. Well, I hope he doesn't mind. A track athlete number, a stuffed bear, and there's a comb in here, so maybe it's not a guy after all. It's a girl. Anything that might narrow down it further than that? Hey, look at this. It's a letter. There's a name on it. Saya Goto? This is Goto-san's. Whoa, no way! You know her? Yes, she was one of our classmates. We all adored her. Ogi Kubo, didn't you have a crush? Oh dear, I have a feeling I know where this is going. Well, yeah. Going to confess on her on the day of graduation. You ended up chicking out and not doing it, remember? I want to see what it says. Let me see. Hey, don't just read someone else's letter. Yeah, not a good idea. Oh, shut it. Oh. What? Hold on, no way. Seriously? What? It's in this letter. It's not great to invade her privacy by reading her letter, but now I'm curious. Is this truly necessary to the investigation? I mean, we need to find them. No way, why is this kind of letter inside Goto-san's capsule? Okay, I guess this is necessary to complete the job. What's written there exactly? Well, you see, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. What? Really? What's it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Said I'll hide my feelings inside this time capsule. I hope by the time I open this again, my love will be fulfilled. Wow, so there was someone she really liked. So who was it? Did she give it a name? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is Yuta Ogikubo. That's you, buddy. What? Seriously? Hold up, you're joking, right? Let me see. It's true. Wow. That's an interesting coincidence, huh? Didn't you also want to confess on graduation day, but didn't, Ogi Kubo? Yes, but I never thought Goto-san could feel possibly the same way. Hey, Ogi, I just remembered. Didn't you put a love letter in our time capsule, too? You never managed to give it to her. Wait, so that means... both of you buried your secret feelings inside of time capsules. And then not only did you bury them near each other, but the first person to come back and dig one up took the wrong one. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. This is just a crazy coincidence. We gotta say it. This is destiny. Come on, Ogi. Can't just be coincidence. But really? Destiny? The game? The dead game? Anyway, what we need to do now is trade capsules with Goto. But how do you find her? That's the problem. How about contacting an old classmate and seeing if you could get connected that way? I don't know anyone else's contact info besides these guys. I lost touch with most people after graduation. Same for me. What about you, Ogi? Same. The only person I keep in touch with were you guys. I see. Well then... I guess a yearbook would work. Would you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes those old yearbooks would list addresses. Oh, I lost mine. Me too. When I moved... I still have mine, but it's at the boarding house in Osaka. No time to go get it. Maybe you could contact the school office and see if they have the yearbook from then? No, that won't work. I've asked them that question before. At one point I wanted to look at it. They don't keep the yearbooks. I see. Then I guess it would be hard to find a lead from a yearbook. In that case... Do you have any idea where she lives? I know her current address, but if I recall, all the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Ijincho. Oh yeah, I think she was the daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. The daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown. That could be a lot of people. But at least it's a clue. Nope. How's she look? Do you at least know what she looks like? It'd be helpful if you had a photo. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived near Chinatown, that'd possibly be enough to find her. Did we ever have a picture of her? I definitely don't have one. Now. You never got a chance to snap Goto-san, did you? But if a picture did exist, it would be the graduation album. I see. I don't have a picture, but I could draw a portrait of how she looked back then, at least. Oh, that's right. You're an art teacher, aren't you? Yeah, that could be helpful. Could you go ahead and draw that for me? No problem. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, I remember. Yep. That's Goto-san. She always had that sort of gentle look. Yeah, you really captured how refined she was. Alright, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, it's time to confess, Ogi. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. Yeah, this is destiny. Your life could change forever. Bokoto-san might be married by now, right? Oh, 28-year-olds.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the case. I've heard through the grapevine that she's not married. I'm very interested in finding someone. Really? But still. Ogi, enough's enough. You gotta make a move. You've been carrying around your feelings for Goto-san for 10 years. You talked about it during all the rare times we met up. That's right, Ogi. You need to get closure for that time in your life and move on. Whatever that might be. Yeah, you're right. You guys just might be right. Good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. Okay. Well, Yagami-san, my fate is in your hands. Time to head to Chinatown. Oh, and I forgot there's still... I'll do the side stuff off stream. But for now, I will be right back. As soon as I can open up the phone. You know, whenever that'll be. Alright. Alright. After doing all that, I have a whole lot of points to spend. Give me that. Give me that. So 6,000. Yeah, give me that. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue the main story and I'll just take care of side gigs in the back. I'm curious if I could actually jump over a vehicle. Alright, so I up across this road. Damn, I even see her. Plague. This is where Sawa Sensei told me to come. Told me to come. Oh. Oh shit. Yo, what's up?
Let's get out of here! What's your problem?
Damn, and she ain't even noticing this?
Sawa Sensei, isn't it? Stereo High School, Class 2-2. Yes?
What in the hell?
Sir?
Take your break.
Take your break.
You guys don't say much, do you? After this is over, you better start talking.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something.
Time to tell me what you know!
Oh, dude, I'm feeling this. Masked men. Probably can't fear them. Well, there goes that whole untouchable bonus. Alright, who wants to take a swing? Drop this! Alright. Oh! Fire!
Are you okay? I hung up with the cops just now.
Really? Just now? You want to keep going?
Yo! Need a hand with these guys?
Huh?
Good job holding them back on your own.
Dude!
You're not the only hero here.
I mean, where did you even come from?
I was watching from inside, man.
Okay. You shouldn't get involved.
Relax, fella. Allow me to show you how it's done.
Hey, hold on.
Listen up. I'm just gonna warn you. I'm a better fighter than this guy.
Huh? Fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. Thanks for making them slink into the night before I could even ask who they were.
Huh?
Later.
Can I help you?
I came here to meet someone. I'll just check upstairs real quick. Sensei, are you okay? Did someone get here before me?
I'm sorry.
No!
There's nothing I can say. I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
What happened up here? Did someone come to intimidate you? Someone who might be involved?
I couldn't make out who the woman was. She had sunglasses on.
And what did she say to you?
That I need to stay away from this. The whole Mikoshiba-kun case. And then she said that you need to do the same.
Me too?
Yes.
And what if I were to refuse?
If you said no. Then she told me I should give you this picture.
Huh?
Oh.
Shiba.
I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving.
Wait! I get it. At least let me walk you home.
Just stop! I don't want anything to do with this! If you come back to the school, I'd appreciate it if you would stop talking to me. There's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Wifey, no! About quick search mode. Quick search mode is used for examining pieces of evidence. The left side of the screen provides a complete view of the object to be examined. The right side of the screen provides an enlarged view of the area as well as a cursor. This is where the evidence you can examine will appear. Press X while the cursor is over a particular area to examine it more closely. Examine your evidence thoroughly and satisfy each objective in order to complete the investigation. Well, I mean, already he had a pretty nice time. Was he on his way to teach when he was abducted?
Suspicious.
On his hands tied in the back, no way he could escape that.
What the?
No. The derelict building.
Hey.
Yup, it's gotta be Hiro Mikoshiba after he got worked over. Guess he took a beating at some point.
What
the? So much rubble. Where exactly is this? I don't recognize it. The corpse was found in Ujincho, if I remember right. The one who gave this to Sawa-sensei must be involved in some way with whoever killed Mikoshiba. Otherwise she wouldn't have had this picture. In that case, were those guys just now the ones who killed Miko? But why would they come after me when the police have already kicked off their own investigation and everything?
Still so many unanswered questions.
That would be the white mask of the Yokohama Liumang. These guys would break your knees for the right price.
So they're just a bunch of thugs for hire?
Pretty much.
Well, anything else I can do for you?
I've earned something of a reputation here in this town. But you've got a face I haven't seen anywhere before. Why are these goons picking a fight with you? Got any ideas?
I've got a hunch. But I'm gonna keep it to myself.
A tightwad, huh? Didn't I just bail your ass out?
A handyman?
It's Kuwana. You got trouble here, I'm the one you call. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I can handle shit the cops won't deal with either.
Jin Kuwana, the handyman.
Not exactly a service I'm in need of at the moment. Crossing that line is tough. And I prefer to do it myself.
Oh, really? And what line of work would that be?
I'm a private detective in Kamurocho. What is it now?
Some competition just showed up on my turf and made a scene, man. How would you feel if the situation was reversed? You wouldn't tolerate any disrespect, would you? So state your name, and then you say, sorry, Kuwana, I made a bit of a ruckus here.
Exactly how high up the food chain is a handyman in this town?
I'm just trying to teach you some manners.
People let you teach manners around here? You can't even exchange cards right.
I see you know how to block a kick. So let's move on to the next part.
Oh! Alright. Handyman Jin Kuwana.
Come on.
God. So this is the move I see a lot of people always dropping. Alright. Oh, already.
Now that's fancy. How's this? Hey, what else you got?
No. Oh. Oh, you damn it. And I already did it again. Doing the spamming the same attack. Alright. Alright, I need something like this to keep me on my feet. Oh, god damn! God damn! God, I hate having to do this because it taunts me! God damn, you're really gonna make me have to fucking break out items on you. Oh, alright, here we go. Alright, come on, Kawana. Ooh. Kawana got a little move on, got a little thing going. Aw, you motherfucker. Gonna... Oh, alright. Damn. Damn, you were a tough cookie.
Better than I was expecting.
Right back at you. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Hey, you want to tone it down? Or you want another lesson?
I'm listening.
You don't know when to give up.
Time's up, both of you. The cops are almost here.
What the? Sugiura-kun?
You know each other?
After we get out of here. Come on, let's use the back way.
Oh, Sugiura knows this man.
Seriously? How do a couple of grown-ass men end up bickering like that?
I was just finishing what he started.
Yeah. And you can thank Sugiura-kun here that you're still standing.
How do you even know this guy?
Kawana-san's our senpai here in Ijincho. He's the local handyman. He's got tons of connections both above and below ground. So, definitely a higher tier of service than us.
Have you been working together?
No, but we did pay our respects before we opened our office. Bowed our heads, asked for his blessing, all that.
Unlike someone, Sugiura-kun knows his manners.
Settle down. So, Top, who were those idiots back there?
Kawana-san says they're a gang. The Yokohama Liumang.
Specifically, Liumang assassins, called the White Masks. They were surprisingly inept back there, though.
Nah, they just didn't know who they crossed.
Hold up, assassins? Why would someone put a hit out on Yagami-san?
Maybe they were just out to scare you. I mean, I doubt even the Liumang would take someone out in public. They don't like crowds.
Whatever the case, when you find out who hired them, I prefer to know who wants me dead.
No can do. Even they don't know their clients. They get all their gigs piped in from the dark web. Good news is, you can hire them yourself, too. Want me to hit them up for you?
No thanks. I'm good on the contract killing front.
Man, oh man. What kind of shit did you step in? If you're gonna make a mess in this town, I want in. Some things are better left to the locals. Especially when it starts turning gray.
Fine by me.
What is?
Having someone around who knows the ins and outs of Ijincho, man. Besides, don't you owe him for saving your ass from the White Masks?
He didn't save my ass.
Hold a stick out, buddy. I can tell he's cool. Yo, wanna grab a drink? On me.
Now here's a kindred spirit. You're on, but I'm getting round two.
See? I knew you weren't half bad.
Wait, show me now, do you?
Coming with, Tuck?
Nah, not tonight. I'm heading back to the agency. Got a few things to sort out.
Your loss. As they say, always take what comes, never chase what leaves.
My thoughts exactly. 7, maybe a little more fancy.
It's like we're already old friends.
Guess I'm making the trek back to 99 alone. God damn, dude. Don't give me none of that lip. Please, be reasonable. What's going on here? Wait, I know that guy. It's Io-san, the hermit from Kamurocho. Oh! I was like, who? Looks like he's in trouble. Better help him out.
Hey!
Hey, back off the old man. Huh? Yagami? What's this guy your buddy or something? Yeah. He's a friend from back home in Kamurocho. If you intend on getting violent, I won't just stand and watch. Who said anything about violence? This is merely a business negotiation. Oh, really? Yeah. See, Yama here's got talent. His extracts are exquisite. First-class commodity, yet he sells them for way too cheap. If he really understood the economics, he'd jack up the price much higher. Maybe he'd even get an online shop going. They'd really be raking it in. As I said, that's a terrible idea. These extracts are potent enough to endanger a life. I refuse to distribute them that haphazardly. Yeah? Well, look where that attitude's got you. You'll be a bum forever at this rate. And if you want to change that, I suggest you work with me. Not a chance. You just don't listen to reason, do you? I think he made himself clear. Now get lost. Guess I'll be needing to shut you up first. This may be my last one, but what the hell? Down the hatch. That's one of my extracts. How did... Damn you, Kazamiya. Did you steal it? This shit's got a real strong kick. Got me feeling like a goddamn superhero. That more like what a supervillain would say? Don't underestimate him, Yagami-san. That extract he took can amplify a person's strength several times over. The way he is now, I doubt even a seasoned fighter like you could take him on. Unless, of course, you were to try this. What is it? Warrior's Onslaught Extract. Is yet another powerful extract I developed during my time here. Take it, and you'll be able to match him blow for blow. Interesting. Then it's time to level the playing field. You two done shooting the breeze? Yeah, I know about extracts. Stand back, Yama-san. I'll make sure he never bothers you.
Come on.
Nice try, kid. Thank you, Yagami-san. You helped me out of a real pickle, just like old times. Speaking of, what brought you out to Ijincho? You're not done with Kamurocho for good, are you? Well, you could say I'm here as part of my journey of self-discovery. I mentioned this when we first met, didn't I? how I was abandoned in the mountains as a child?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you said when you were found, you already had the extract formula on you, right? That's right. And since I don't have any relatives, that old document remains the only clue to the past I have. So I spent my life studying it. See if it can shed some light on my past. Didn't you also claim you'd be descended from the Tengu? Sure how serious you were, but did you find anything out since? Afraid not, fortunately. But coming to Ijincho may be a step in the right direction. What makes you say that? I caught wind of a researcher who lives here. Turns out he was an ancient codex that strongly... Turns out he has an ancient codex that strongly resembles my extract formula. Ah, okay, so you're thinking you found a lead. Yes, and I figured I might need to stay in Ijincho a while. That's why I reopened my shop here not long ago. But as you saw, that thug soon set his sights on me. Well, there's nothing like your extracts in the market. Sooner or later, someone's gonna come looking to make a profit. But to mass produce them would be utterly irresponsible. What if they were to fall into the hands of criminals? You have a point there. At any rate, why don't you stop by my shop sometime? It's over in Chinatown. Proud to say I've developed quite a few new extracts since you've last visited. Oh, really? Then maybe I should go take a look right now. By all means, I'll show you the way. Yagami-san, please make yourself at home. Ugh. Too bad his new home reeks just as bad as the first. Now, do you remember how to brew an extract? I kind of forget how it works. It's been a couple years. Not to worry, I'll be happy to go over the process again. Think of an extract as a concentration of nature's raw essence. Yeah, alright. I remember this. I'm not a new guy to the formula. Again, I'm no stranger to how the fucking thing works. Oh, and the... Oh, whatever.
Let's go!
Hey, what? Oh.
What the? suspicious.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, do you have a minute? Hello, sir. Are you feeling up for some Chinese food? Our restaurant has everything you could want. It's authentic Chinese, based on our own family recipes. We like to call ourselves the Flavor Town, the Flava Town of Chinatown. And since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. Hehe. The guys say Goto was relaxed, kind of shy woman, didn't they? Maybe this isn't her? Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't happen to be Saya Goto-san, would you? What? How do you know my name? Have we met? I can't believe I could possibly forget someone as handsome as you, sir. So it is her. Well, here's the thing. Wow, so I took the wrong time capsule? I did think it was strange it had a lock. I didn't remember it having one. I figured it was so long ago, I just forgot that there was the lock, but now it turns out it wasn't my capsule. Well, clearly she never managed to get it open, so she hasn't seen Ogi Kubo's letter. To think I mistakenly took one that belonged to Ogi Kubo and his friends. Must be fate. Anyway, I should contact them.
Yep.
Is that Goto-san? Yep, no mistake. She's certainly gotten rounder. You disappointed, Ogi? Yagamo. The feelings I've had for 10 years aren't going to change because of some surface level thing like that. Even now, she looks radiant to me. Alright, that's the spirit. So listen up, here's the plan. We're gonna take a can of soda. We opened the time capsule in front of Goto-san, but then, the love letter you couldn't give her 10 years ago was right there. At that point, your affections, which passed each other like ships in the night, will finally be known to each other. With a confession like that, not even Goto-san can resist the tug of destiny's heartstrings. Okay, Ogi, go for it. Okay. And now we watch the meltdown. Goto-san. Huh? It's been a long time. I'm Ogi. We went to Serio together. Oh, Ogi! It's been so long! The detective told me about the time capsule. I'm so sorry, I took the wrong one. Oh no, it's fine. I'm actually glad this little mix-up made us cross paths again, Goto. What a coincidence, huh? Totally. We need to thank the time capsule. Looks like it's going good. This might be it. Here you are. This is your time capsule, Ogi Kubo-kun. Sorry again. It's okay. Here's yours. Thank you. By the way, did you happen to look inside? Look into the camera like it's the office. Oh, I'm sorry. We needed to learn who it belonged to, and we read the letter too. Oh, so you saw? Oh, wow. That's so embarrassing. Goto-san, actually, there's something I want you to see too. What is it? Finally. Good luck, Ogi. There's something important I buried in my time capsule. Inside of it. What's inside, Ogi Kubo? Well, it's... Mommy! Kota, didn't I tell you not to use the front? Huh? Mom? Uh-oh, does that mean... Goto-san, is that your son? He's so mischievous. He's a handful, but yes, he's my baby. You've been married? Huh? Oh, you don't know? It was kind of a shotgun wedding. Oh no! All these... This man had feelings for this woman. They both wrote these love letters to each other. Both of them had feelings for each other. And they thought, his friends thought it was destiny. But it turns out she's already married with a kid. Oh, dude, that... Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. I don't want to hit the pause button. I don't want to unpause this because it's just pain.
Seriously?
Oh, wow. Hey, Hana Mizuki, didn't you say Goto wasn't married? That was you, right? Well, it was just gossip after all. If you want to blame someone, blame the rumor mill. You were totally wrong, though. Anyway, you said you wanted me to show me something inside the time capsule? What was it? Oh, that was... just bittersweet memories that need to be left in the past. Huh? I'm so curious now. Looks like the dying gasp of my teenage dreams.
Yeah.
Look at it this way, Ogi. Your youth might have ended, but your life has just begun. Huh? My life? Hell yeah! Now you could finally move on and find real love. Yeah. Maybe you're right about that. Ever since I didn't confess at the graduation ceremony, it's been like a weight in the back of my mind. I think it's about time I started moving forward. Now you're talking, Ogi. Yeah, excellent. You finally get with a lady and be rid of the stain of virginity. Sound like I stayed a virgin for her. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's march Ogi Kubo to the nearest brothel and help him become a real man. Yeah, no better way to commemorate rejection than with a proper ejection. You idiots, I've been a virgin my whole life. I'm not going just to hand it over to some stranger, even if she is a professional. Besides, right now I could use a drink. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's go get trashed. You in, Yagami? You want to hit up every bar in Chinatown with us to cheer up Ogi? Huh? Me? Of course. You're the whole reason Ogi Kubo's dream went down in flames.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, Yagami. Drinks will be on us, so come on. Sure, I'll take you up on that. God, dude. I'd be emotionally crushed and I would never move on. I'd be a broken man. Oh, nice! Oh, I was still going this way. Oh, dude, that was sick.
Really, guys?
Alright. God, I have all that fucking SP.
What a waste.
Alright. I'll just let this chapter finish and then that'll be it. Whenever that finishes.
It's hard to imagine. And you're saying Sawa-sensei was given this picture?
Right. And it must have really shaken her up. She wouldn't even stick around to have a chat. Some mysterious woman handed her the photo. She's got to be linked to Hiro Mikoshiba's murder in one way or another. If I had to guess, she's working with or for Ehara. But I couldn't tell you how they're connected.
It might even be that she's the one who hired the Yokohama Liumang to attack you at that restaurant. If they're telling you to drop the Mikoshiba case, they're connected too.
A threat like that might have worked on a run-of-the-mill detective in over his head.
But how do you think you even got on their radar at all, Yagamishi? Mikoshiba's case is so big they needed hired muscle to stop you?
If I'm that much of a thorn in their side, the police investigation is worse.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they stop you in your tracks, Kanagawa police would just pick up the trail right where you left off.
I have to figure, I'm not the one there to threaten into staying silent. It was Sawa-sensei. 4 years ago when Toshiro Ehara killed himself, apparently, she thought Mikoshiba was the one bullying him. I set up that meeting with her so she could tell me more about what really happened at the time. But as of now, someone's pretty bent on making sure she doesn't reveal that. That'd be my guess.
Well, if that's the case, I'm afraid their threats were actually pretty effective. Sawa-sensei's lips are sealed now. There's not much we can really do about it.
Don't worry. I'm not near done yet. Besides, they've already made one big mistake.
Yeah?
They hired a gang thinking they could scare a detective off the scent. No way in hell they're expecting me to double down even harder on it.
You're totally right. That was a rather massive oversight on their part.
That night, the news broke on every channel and across the internet that the corpse found in Ijincho had been identified. Every student, teacher, and faculty member at Serio High School would know how Hiro Mikoshiba died. The details were heartbreaking, and a lot of lives were about to be turned upside down.
Alright, well, that's gonna be the it then. But hey, man, this is working now. So, I mean, it's crazy that the internet's substantially holding up well. But that'll be it. Next episode. You know what? I want to at least see what the next chapter is titled.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikoshiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ijincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Chapter 4, Red Knife. Alright.
Yes, we have grief.
Oh, damn.
Hello. You've reached Serio High School. Yes. It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki, Ijincho. Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Serio High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object.
Oh. So, what's the plan today, fellas? Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
You'll have to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Serio High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
I would say stop with the simping, but I agree.
Right from the outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Ihara. But then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago. Which means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shade shows up, makes some threats, and suddenly Teach's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do see the logic there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right
now. Alright. Well, let me just save, because I'd rather save there than do the whole thing again. $3,000. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. And I am out of here.